India is trying to decrease pollution from cars, but it is really helping India, or are we just taking baby steps? So in today's editorial, we are going to talk about incremental change from the Hindu's editorial section today. So come, let's have a look. Emissions can be significantly curbed only through electrification. Now, India is trying to reduce pollution from cars because vehicles release harmful gases like CO2. We all know that cause climate change, and climate change की वजह से क्या-क्या हो रहा है आप सभी को पता है. Glaciers melt हो रहे हैं, floods हो रहे हैं, कहीं-कहीं पे droughts हो रहे हैं. To do this, the government sets rules for car companies to make cleaner, more fuel efficient vehicles. Now, this article says that the new rules called the CAFE 3 norms look good on paper but may not be strong enough to actually reduce the pollution in a big way. Now let us talk about the background of this article first. Transport is one of India's biggest sources of pollution. The government uses CAFE corporate average fuel efficiency standards to control how much pollution cars can produce. Earlier, companies had some relaxed rules, especially for small cars, which delayed cleaner tech adoption. What is happening now? New targets aim to reduce emissions from about 113 gram per kilometer to 77 gram per kilometer by 2031-32. Now, more focus is on cleaner fuels and technology, but the rules are flexible. So companies can take shortcuts. Instead of fully switching to electric vehicles, which is EVs, companies can use ethanol blended fuels, add small efficiency improvements like better tires, start-stop system. A credit system allows companies to earn extra credits if they do better early, sell those credits to others so laggards can avoid real change. The key concern here is, even though targets seem strict, the system reduces pressure on companies, allows delays, may slow down the shift to electric vehicles, which are the cleanest options. So instead of real transformation, it risks becoming a paper exercise. That means only good on paper. Okay, so instead of real transformation, this is happening. Now let us talk about the bigger picture and talk about the multiple dimensions of this article. The first dimension is the environmental dimension. Weak rules will lead to slower reduction in greenhouse gases. Climate change goals may be affected. Then there is an economic dimension as well. Then there is an energy security dimension as well, and then policy design issue. This becomes highly relevant for UPSC GS paper 3 environment and ecology, and it becomes highly important for essay also. And that is it for today. Thank you for watching.